All right, what's popping? Welcome to another video. I want to share with y'all, I guess, just something that I've picked up on and learned a lot more recently as I've been working more with my students and analyzing different traits that they have and different similarities and things like that. Now, if you are one of my students, I want you to know that this is not me taking any shots. I'm not trying to bash. This is strictly for the education. I want people to be able to learn and be aware and grow from this. Now, I'm currently at the park right now getting ready to get some work done on my computer, but I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about a quote that I heard from a podcast from an actor. He was speaking now. If you do not know, I do listen to a lot of podcasts just because I think that they're very educational and it's better than doom scrolling. I'd rather listen to a podcast because a lot of times you can pick them on knowledge and information. But in this podcast, he said when he was in acting school, when he started out in acting school, he was asking like his acting coach the time frame. And a lot of times with traders, we are so fixated on the time frame. He said, how long will it take for me to see some progress, see success? And his coach told him 7 years. His coach told him 7 years. He didn't actually get his first big film until 9 years after he started. So when you really put that into perspective and think about it, that is 8 years of literal just grind without seeing any real results. He said 7 years until you will see any results, until you will see progress. Not 7 years and then you'll get your first hit. Not 7 years and then you'll be a movie star. 7 years until you see progress. And now, why is this so important? Because when we're, as day traders, a lot of times we want to make money now. We want to make money fast, especially as beginning traders and newer learners. A lot of the times people are like, yo, I want to become profitable in 2 months. I want to become profitable in 1 month. I want to be profitable by the end of this year. I want to be profitable in 6 months. Like, no. Stop putting time frames on yourself. Stop putting time frames on your trading because that will only set unnecessary expectations for yourself. A lot of the times, it will take us a lot longer than we think. A lot of the times, you go to school, like, put that for example, you go to college, you go to high school, whatever the case may be, it's 4 years. 4 years till you graduate high school. 4 years till you graduate college with your bachelor's, then you can possibly pursue even more, go to school even longer, 6, 8, even, 10 to 12 years even, before you actually start getting to the level that you want to be at within, your job, within life, or whatever your goal might be for going to school. But it's the same thing with trading. You're paying your tuition to the market in losses. You're spending this money the same way that you would be doing in college to get that education and get the lessons from the financial market. Now, the reason that this is such a big thing that I'm seeing, at least, is because I know a lot of people that are, just getting into day trading that are trying to make it happen today. They're trying to make it happen yesterday. Like, people that haven't been trading for 3 months and are already trying to, shoot for the stars. And there's nothing wrong with shooting for the stars, but it's when you get frustrated with yourself and you set these unnecessary expectations that then cause you to self-sabotage and cause your impatience to overcome. And then you blame your incompetence, but you haven't actually put in enough time and work to get to where you want to get to, or to get to where you feel like you should be. A lot of times it's also ego as well with men. We do have egos where we don't like things to be difficult for us. A lot of men feel like you can do anything. I can say I am one of those people. There's not much things I feel like I can't do. However, you also need to be realistic with yourself and have a general approach to where you're like, okay, I'm starting this new skill. It's literally like learning a new language. You're not going to learn a new language overnight. You're not going to get 4 years of college education overnight. Like, no, it's going to take years of work. And you cannot be surprised, or you can't be uncomfortable with the fact that it will probably take you multiple years to become a successful day trader. Now, yes, it does take some people a couple months. Some people see profitability within a year. But for a majority of the people, that I personally know, at least, it took us over a year to even see any type of financial result, minimum a year. And a lot of people are trying to make it happen within 2 months and 3 months. Like, no, take your time, be patient. Stop trying to force and rush the process, yo. That man is, the actor, his name is Michael Ealy. I'm not sure if you guys know him. He has been in a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. He's a very successful actor, but he didn't get his break until 9 years after he started acting. That is straight up discipline and dedication and just pain that he had to put in for 9 whole years before he seen any type of break. And his first gig wasn't even nothing crazy. So it's like, A lot of times we expect to make money so fast with trading, we get upset when it takes us more than X amount of time. But like, yo, this is just like anything else in life. If you want financial freedom, if you want success, you need to be willing to stay down, keep your head down, and be disciplined for as long as it takes if this is truly what you want to do. And if it's not, find a new skill, find a new job, find a new path in your life, because trading is not for you. Really, none of this stuff is for you. If you're not willing to stay patient and stay disciplined and keep your head down, this is not for you. You might as well just go flip some burgers or something. Go be a doorman or a show. Do something else. Do not do this. Do not choose this path, because it is the harder route, and it's going to test you, and it's going to push you, and it's going to really make you question yourself on whether or not you even want to do this or not. And the more that you continue to try to put these mental time frames, these mental limitations, the more it's going to just make it harder for yourself, and the harder it's going to be, and the more just mental stress and pressure that you're going to have, because you're trying to meet these deadlines in your head that you set, but in reality, you're not even actually competent to meet the deadlines. But your ego is so overstraught that you feel like you can do it, which is nothing wrong with that, but you need to be realistic. Like I said, you need to know yourself and be self-critical and really analyze, like, okay, I'm making progress, I'm doing this. That's all you need to worry about. Making progress step by step every single day, not trying to learn everything overnight, but learning one thing at a time, one thing a day, one thing, 1% every day. Lay one brick, eventually you'll have your foundation set. Continue to lay one brick every day. Eventually you'll have a wall set, and then over time you'll look up and you'll have a whole house built. Like, but you have to focus on these step by step. Stop trying to focus on the long term. Stop trying to, all right, I need to get a payout by this day. I need to get, I need to become profitable. I bet it's time. And like, profitability is it's a facade. Like, profitability it's not even what you think it is. And a lot of times when you first get into trading, it's so glamorized and you feel like it's this big thing on this pedestal. But like, once you get your first payout, your main focus is not profitability, it's consistency. That's what you actually want as a trader, because anybody can get a payout. Anybody can get lucky, a week straight and hit good trades. But it's, can you do it on a consistent basis? And once you get that first payout, you'll really see, like, okay, I actually have to do this consistently now. You'll get to the top of that first mountain of getting your first payout, and then you'll be like, damn, like, this whole new mountain, this whole new level above me that I'm trying to get to now, where it's actual consistency and it's scaling and it's doing things that you've never done before. Like, yes, the first payout is great, but that isn't even what you really want. That's not even your main goal. That's not even the end goal. That's not even the halfway point. That is literally the first level in this thing. The first level is that first payout. And once you realize this, you'll be like, okay, let me slow down, let me take my time and do this step by step, brick by brick. Because I had a student of mine today, no shame, not bashing him at all, but he said, I just started in January last month, and I want to be profitable by, I think he said May or August or whatever he said. It was within the next few months. And I'm like, no, he said May. I said, May is in 2 months. You just started in January. That's not even giving yourself a full 6 months to become profitable yet. Like, yes, it is good to set goals for yourself. Do not get me wrong. It is great to have these goals and not expectations, but setting the bar high for yourself. But you also do not want to fully rely on these bars that you set, because if you don't, or as the time gets closer, you're going to be like, damn, now you're going to start to rush. You're going to start to sell yourself short, because you're going to start forcing things because you think that you need to meet this expectation, when in reality, the expectation does not even matter. Like, it is your expectation. Yes, it's good to it feels good. It feels good to hit these goals. It feels good to hit these personal things that you set for yourself. But in reality, it doesn't matter. What truly matters is longevity. That is what you really want. You want longevity. Do not try to put these mental things on yourself, because it's just added stress, and it's already a stressful enough environment. Trading is already such a stressful thing. And this is all what I was telling him as well. Like, forget the time that it takes. Forget the time that it takes. It doesn't matter how long. It takes you 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, however long it takes you. As long as you get to that end goal, as long as you get to the end of the race, it is a marathon. That is all that matters. It's not a sprint. There's no need to try to chase it in a month. There's no reason to try to get it by tomorrow. Take your time. It will make it so much easier, so much more stress-free, because trading is so simple, but we overcomplicate it. Trading is so simple. It's literally, you have a system that promises you, if you follow me, if you stick to your rules and do exactly as I say, by the end of the year, you will get paid. But it's so hard for people to understand that, and we oftentimes overlook that, because we get caught up in the day-to-day. We get caught up in these short-term goals that we have for ourselves. Oh, I want to make this amount of money by the end of this week. I want to make this amount of money by the end of today. I want to make this much money per day. But yo, nothing in trading is guaranteed. You will not ever have 100% win rate. You will take losses. You will go on losing streaks. And this is all stuff that, when I even first started that, I'm like, damn, like, I'm not thinking about none of that. But now that I've gotten over 3 years of trading and I've gotten a lot of money and payouts, and I've seen the ups, the downs, I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. I've seen a lot within trading, and it's like, this is all stuff I wish I would have known. I didn't have anybody to tell me this, which is why I'm making this video to tell you guys this, because I didn't have this. And it is very important. It is a reality check, and this is not me trying to shoot nobody down. This is not me trying to kill nobody's goals or dreams. No, I want you to be successful. I want you to be better than me. I want you to make more money than me. The beauty in trading is that you making money does not affect me. It's not like we're in competition with each other. No, we can all work together and all make money. There is enough money for everybody. These prop firms are making multi-9 figures a month. Multi-9 figures a month. There is more than enough money to go around. There's more than enough money to eat. I'm not telling y'all this to hurt y'all. I'm not trying to be no hater. Like, no. This is genuinely what I'm telling y'all, heart to heart, and what you need to hear. Stop trying to rush your process. Like, I have another student of mine. He just, he's been getting payouts. Pretty consistent. He's probably got like, I think 3 payouts now. And he's trying to scale. I'm telling him, yo, slow down. Do not instantly jump to trying to copy trade a bunch of accounts, because I made this mistake. Once I got my first big payout, I tried to max allocate across 2 separate prop firms, which means I bought an extra 10 accounts. Which, okay, it sounds easy, it sounds cool, but yo, I was only used to trading 1 account. So when you go from trading 1 account to now 11 total, that's a completely different mind space that you're in, and a completely different state of mind that it puts you in, because you're not used to that amount of capital being risked per trade. You're not used to that amount of leverage. You're not used to those numbers, and it's a whole separate mental game now, because like, damn, I have this much money on the table now. I can possibly make this much. And it's all stuff that you're not aware of. It's all stuff that nobody really tells you until you get to that point. And so like, and that also boils down to me trying to rush my process. Me trying to rush my process caused me to instantly jump in and trying to do that. Like, yo, take your time, focus on one firm. Once you max allocate with one firm and you're consistent with that one firm, then you go into the next one. By consistent, I mean minimum 3 to 4 payouts. Minimum 3 to 4 payouts without any crazy blow up days, without, self-sabotaging yourself. If you're consistent with that, then scale to another firm. And don't even go for straight up max allocation with that firm instantly. Try to build your way up, maybe by 2 accounts, maybe by 3 accounts, and then work your way up from there, because you don't want to try to be too big too fast. Like, I have a whole video about this. Stay small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. You do not need to rush. You do not need to be making $100,000 a day by tomorrow. That will come. If you stick to your schedule, you stay disciplined enough, you will get to that point where you can wipe your behind with 6 figures. But right now, you need to stay focused, you need to stay patient, stay disciplined. It will come. Trust it, trust yourself, trust the process, trust the universe, trust God, and you will get there. I'm gonna leave y'all with that though. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. Hope y'all have a blessed day. I have a free Discord on my bio if you do want to become one of my students and ask me questions and learn from me and talk to me on a daily basis. First link in the description, join that up. But yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I do appreciate y'all. We're about to hit 1.7K subscribers. It's crazy. Started literally at I think I had like 30 subscribers when I first started posting content consistently. So just seeing the growth is crazy. I really love and appreciate all of the support that I do get. I'm sorry if them geese is loud, but yeah, I really do appreciate all the love and support that I get. It truly means the world to me, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch you on the next one though. Peace out.